Hey, this is Politics with Laura. I don't even know where to begin. Fani Willis. Um, she is the golden goose of gifts that keeps on giving. She is a content creator's dream. Oh yes, she's my dream. Not in the way that you think. Now, Fanny in Fulton County, Georgia, that no one has ever even heard of Fani Willis until what, last year? All over the news. It wasn't good. I'm not going to recap too much. I'm not going to recap at all. No, I'm just going to go straight forward. Fanny, in case if you don't know who she is, this is her, Fani Willis. She comes into the courtroom for her disqualification to boot her out. Liar, liar, liar. Called this woman Ashley Merchant liar. Ashley for the past year thought that her first name was Lie and last name She okay. She just has been just beat up all over the place, but the tides have turned. Now, Fanny has gone after Trump and Young Thug. Her office is going down in flames. Yes. Yes, it is. It's going down in flames. And it seems like her prosecutors act like her. Now, just recently in a Young Thug case, and I'm going to stick with the political part of it because you can't make this stuff up. I had my shirt. Somebody stole my shirt. You can't make this stuff up. I'm going to find you. Young Thug. And Young Thug, this guy right here, he is a part of a rap group. It seemed like everybody in this group, Gunna and other people, all turned on him and said, "It's all Young Thug. He did it. He is the crime syndicate. He needs a RICO charges. Him. Yeah, it seems like that. Now there is no loyalty in a gang. Y'all jump in. When the trouble comes, y'all scatter and point. All right. Hey, it happens. But Fanny, oh my goodness, she just may be disqualified. She just may be disqualified in the RICO case with Donald Trump. And let me bring it up. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Here it is. You can't make this stuff up. You truly can't. Here. Fani Willis. Yeah, looking up. You had you even brought her father into this mess. But here, the Fulton County District Attorney, Fani Willis, has until the midday Monday to recuse herself from Donald Trump's Georgia election interference case or face legal action, according to a warning from one of the former president's co-defendants. Quite interesting. Throwing that out there. That's wild. Truly is. But they're saying, hey, get off. But what I found interesting was, what is his name? Michael Roman. He wants Fanny on because she's doing a terrible job. He said, why get rid of her and bring in someone else? If you bring in someone else, we may lose because she's incompetent. She's incompetent. And she's making a complete mess of the whole situation. And that very well may be true. Now, the 17 other co-defendants are like, no, we want to get rid of her. We want her gone. And here, Trump became the presumptive Republican nominee for the 2024 presidential election in March, but his bid for the second White House term is complicated by the series of criminal cases in August 2023. And we all know where that comes from. We all know where it comes from. Joe Biden is throwing everything and the kitchen sink at him. Everything to keep him from running. But look, Joe Biden, it's not going to work. No matter how hard you try, it's not going to work. Now, outside of that, Fani's office, like I said, is going down in flames. All right, here. Oh my goodness. Now, this right here is Young Thug down in Georgia. And he's part of the I can't remember the name of the group. But here. Fani Willis's prosecutor gets into a shouting match with the judge during the rapper's trial. I mean, professionalism out the window, completely out the window. What you have is this. Liar, 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 up and down the courtroom. That's exactly what you have. And she's in a shouting match with the judge. That's not smart at all. So here, the prosecutor in the criminal racketeering trial for the rapper Young Thug got into a heated shouting match with the presiding judge over the exclusion of certain evidence. Well, if it was excluded, then you didn't do the good enough job to get it included. And it seems like it's not only just Fani, it's also her other prosecutors that are not doing a good job. The prosecutor argued that her team had discussed the evidence with the defense well in advance, but the judge ruled it inadmissible and chastised the prosecution for not being better prepared. You can't make this up. You can't. And why don't we file this stuff months ago? And that's true. I mean, look, you bring up a case against Young Thug and you're not even prepared. And then you go into the defense. Hey, I could just bring this in and bring that in, and you allow it, and then we could just go ahead and no, that's not how it works. Your office brought up the charges against him for racketeering, and you're not even ready. Fani, you're not going to get reelected. Nope, you're not going to get reelected at all. This is a big mess between Trump and Young Thug. And just the fact that former President Trump took a tougher picture than all the other guys in the lineup, especially the one underneath him I call Goldilocks. Trump looked like, yeah, you're going down. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can find that picture because it is hysterically funny. When I look at Goldilocks, I'm like, oh my goodness, Goldilocks. And if you look at his hair, you'll see why I called him Goldilocks. Let me see if I can find that picture. His mugshot. I mean, it's too much. Oh man. Okay. Let me try one more place. But Fani's doing a horrible job, and in her office is doing a horrible job. And then you have this guy right here, Nathan Wade, who wants to use all the money for swag and stuff like that. But all that money is supposed to go to the children to keep them from gangs and make better decisions. Right, Fani? But it's just a complete mess. A complete mess. I can't find it. I can't find it. This is terrible. Okay, but Trump took a harder picture of all the guys that were in there, former gang members, all this other stuff. But Fani, recuse yourself. Take yourself off for me. Well, not for me, but I would simply say it would be better for you because as you get to the trial, you're going to go down in flames. Completely go down in flames. And that's just simply not only my opinion, but when you look at your track record, it's not going very well. But on that note, what do you think?